Hey guys, welcome back to Reign of Giants. So, this whole underground thing has been quite a stressful situation for me. And I figure that I'm going to be fine for a little while longer, right? I don't have to be down here for too long. And I've got stuff to sort out on the surface. And as I was thinking about that, I came across the whole point that currently I'm running low on this whole sanity stuff. So I thought that maybe heading over here to chop down some of the green mushroom trees, which I feel are these ones, would help. Now the thing is, I don't know if these grow back. Let's just say they do, for the sake of it. For the sake of my sanity, I'll say they do. But yeah, we are going to need to dig up quite a few of these if I am actually to survive underground. This goop is going to help me quite a bit with keeping my miner's hat up and running. I was also thinking about possibly making a slurtle pen so that I can just keep going in the pen and oh, that's a trap. Keep going in the pen and getting some fuel for my hat. Although I also thought that the lanterns were actually going to be pretty easy to get stuff from anyway. What is this biome? Is it me or is that like a false part of the swamp biome? I feel like that might be a false swamp biome. So the swamp biome boundaries are here. Obviously nobody likes a swamp biome. So let's have a look at what we've discovered so far. This area is going to be very nice. Mushrooms, obviously. We need the underground plant. So I'm a lot more on guard than when I was last time I played this. Last time I was sort of iffy about what I was doing, etc. So the base currently could use some more farmers, right? So getting on to making some farms could be a good thing. I was losing my sanity last time, almost literally, in real life. So hearing those phantom sounds, etc., didn't really help. We have the mushrooms, obviously. Gonna try and look for some that I don't have to chop down. I'll see if the ones I chop down do grow back, and if they do, then good news. But otherwise, I could be in a little bit of trouble on that front. Heading down here to save myself from the creatures can also work if I go right because of the spiders and the slurtles over here. I'm going to need slurtle dens. I'm planning on making this area here friendly, or like within this vicinity. So I could actually end up living down here permanently. The underground base would then be absolutely amazing and I would love the idea of it. The thing is, it's just going to be tricky to pull off. Do any of these mushrooms rise? Because these are green mushrooms. Green mushrooms don't come out until... Oh my god, I've just noticed something. The colour of the floor dictates what kind of mushrooms there are. Oh my god. Well, that is kind of amazing. It pretty much just blew my mind. I only just noticed that. So I'll see if these green mushrooms grow back. So these are green. But this is blue. Or is it like a glitch for actually being on that tile? Whoa, don't overheat me. I'm underground. So, yeah, it turns out you do get overheated underground. It's just a lot less forceful. And for the food side of things, which I could do with sorting out at some point. Let me just up that twice. And I'll cook this up. Chuck it in with the rest of them to try and stop them from going off because, well, let's face it, it's not the best thing to have all my food going off. I'll eat this, speaking of food going off. Take the dragon fruit. Let me just check in here. Do I not actually have any others? No, I don't. Speaking of having others, top this up. Don't need that. Currently, this guy's going to be a pain in the ass because I can see he's about to come and attack me. Oh dear. See, that's why you never go out exploring. Come on then. You're fairly easy enough to beat. It's just... you're damn irritating. Don't you dare try and eat my thermal stone. There we go. Dealt with that guy fairly easily. I'll give this to him. That thing really does sound like a frickin' clockwork rock. That's why it's off-putting sometimes. I like to keep this hat on. What the heck? Whoa, I thought something was attacking me then. Oh wow, that was a surprise. So they are going off. We'll need one. Think about sorting these moles out as well. That's sort of just reminded me. Throw this in here. Please make thingy, although I won't remember what it'll make because, let's face it, I don't exactly keep my mind on that stuff. An ice cube. So when I go above ground, it's going to be wise to take that with me. I'm going to plant this over here, see if it survives. I hope it will, but it's unlikely to. Okay, so did this mole make a mole den? I can't remember exactly where I placed him. I mean, if I didn't place him, if I placed him anywhere down here, then he didn't make a mole den because he wouldn't have travelled all that way up. A stray rabbit? Strange. Does this link up? Oh wow, that's like the closest freaking linking ever. But no, it doesn't, unfortunately. So I can't really integrate this part of the world into my base. That mole seems to be free running without a home of its own, unfortunately. I could do with finding a way to get things underground, meat underground, because that would obviously help. These still make for the ample fuel I could use at the moment. Obviously I could just come over here for all my fuel, but it might be wise to sort something out in the future. So yeah, the base is coming along pretty decent at the moment, I'd say. The ice box, right, so we're obviously going to need some more light bulbs. Unfortunate. Stuff cannot combust underground, so... Oh wow, as soon as I say that. So, there is not really any point of me putting this stuff in a chest. I can equip this for the moment. And what I didn't mean what I just said. What I meant to say was there's no point in putting the chests by the ice machine because I don't actually need them to be. The ice flingomatic. The beefalo horn I'm not going to keep with me until I go above ground and sort some stuff out in that situation. So currently what I need to do is sort out little farms underground. So as I was saying before, underground is pretty set for everything. He's going for my thermal stone, isn't he? No? I really cannot tell what he's doing. Logs. I'll chuck 2 on here. Uh-oh, here comes an earthquake. So berries. Berries, obviously, I need some berry bushes underground for a little backup food source. Now we're going to see what happens if rocks fall onto the base. If it actually breaks anything. Ooh. Red gem. No, you don't. That was a close one. Right, so yeah, it is wise to keep these on me. The moles, I'm not sure where they're all coming from, unless they all just fell from the ceiling. What? How long have you been going around for? Damn, he has been going around for a long time. We have some grass over here, and as I said before, I should go and get some more stuff for the farms. So going to the surface, I obviously need some manure. That's obvious. A few more rocks, although that seems a bit weird when I basically live in a rock paradise. Throw this in here. I'll cook these up. and chuck them in the chest. I'll try and get some more food of this regard when I go to the surface, although it's unlikely. I want to eat that. These berries are all going to go off. I can just use them as fuel. That is fine. So from the surface, I need berries, I need manure, and I need rocks. Shouldn't be too tricky, but I should also plan on getting some lights from down here whilst I am here. Unfortunately, they spoil really damn quickly for some reason. And they're not actually giving off that much light themselves. I guess they are the further I get up. That was a close one. Rather not get pummeled to death by tentacles. Do they move about underground? Because I swear I've come and collected these light bulbs before and it wasn't anything like this. Collecting Glommer as well. I'm going to need to do that. Annoyingly for like the second time. He just keeps dying to random things. What the heck? I don't feel like that's a wise thing to do. I don't know if that's not there for a reason. I also don't know what happens when I hit them, so I'm not going to hit them for the moment. I don't know what they drop, etc. So it's probably wise just to leave them alone. Part of the fun of Don't Starve is the unknown, but not when you could very easily die to something that looks like it would spawn a whole bunch of tentacles around it. Wait, how have these not withered? That feels slightly weird. Anyway, to the surface then, I guess. Okay, so I will have just cut that out for multiple reasons. One of the reasons being is that there was a hound attack. It did that glitch again where it was dark even though it was daytime. And the thing was still on fire, so hopefully it works better this time. There we go, daytime. That's still on fire, and the hounds are coming. But at least it's daytime now, so I can at least tell what's cracking off. These hounds can be sorted by, well, I would like to say beefaloes, but then I remember that there's fire. Here, take this. He didn't take it, damn it. Well, looks like the hounds are up for killing whoever they want. I just need to keep them away from my berry bushes. That would be nice. That is a lot of hounds. It's open season, boys. Sick 'em. No? Uh-oh. Flowers are not a good idea, especially if everything's going to be burning up around here. Can I pick up this manure, please? There is a rock lobster in trouble. Of course there is. Let's face it, that stuff's bound to happen. This is, not looking good. Sort of looks like something's just died. There goes fire. Fire is bad. How am I, gonna get out of this season's hounds attacks without actually burning alive? Chester, just please don't die by fire. That would be the worst. At least this spider queen got out in time. I am hot as heck. Let me just, whoa! There's too much happening right now, guys. Burning alive is not on the top of my priorities. Obviously, right. Set that up, set this up. Turn it on would be a good idea. I would love to... You freaking kidding me? Oh my god. That's still on fire. Which isn't good. Chopping down trees wouldn't be the worst idea. I do need some birch nuts and some wood. I'll drop Glommer's thingamajigger. Of course I'm burning up. Damn it. Right, so getting back underground is Something I would love to do. Uh-oh, what the heck? What are you following me this far for? It's not on our to-do list. Right, let me just get this tree down. There we go. I got stuff I want. Why are you still following me? Is the Spider Queen after Chester? Damn it, Spider Queen. Looks like I'm gonna have to get rid of you at some point. Let me switch this off quickly. I don't want to burn up. So I'll cool down. Why are they all still following me? Damn irritating, Spider Queen. So there's nothing I would want here immediately, at least. I guess out of everything I don't need that, but I'm gonna head underground just because they keep trying to kill Chester. And that's not cool. Damn bats. Just get out of here. So I obviously didn't get everything I wanted. Damn, the surface is tough during summer. I'm 2 manures off getting what I want. It would have been nice to actually go and do the pig thing by dropping the monster meat and then dropping the stuff. But I just don't want my whole base to set on fire. Because, I mean, I've got a good thing going upstairs. And having it all just erupt into flames would not be fun. I don't think those trees would have grown back. Not, well, yeah, they kind of are trees, mush trees. I don't think they would have grown back yet. Let me get the rest of these planted. I'm so happy things cannot combust underground. It saves my day like crazy. I'm just going to equip that for now. Wood, I can fuel this up a little bit. Because it's the only thing keeping me frickin' alive in one respect, let's say. These with the bushes are irritating because they're withered. The rest of these trees can get chopped down eventually. Right, that withered, so stuff does wither quite a bit underground then. Axe. That tree is now out of my way, good news. I don't exactly need them at the moment. Let me just put that in there, because I'd rather have rot with food that's going off with the... Oh, what? No, you're kidding me. That's really bad. They don't give your sanity back when they're spoiling. Damn it. Did I chop down either one of these? I don't remember. I chopped down this one. Right. Why do the green mushroom trees have to be the smallest ones? Right, I could just get some more mushrooms and use these ones from now on. What the heck? Okay. I'm just gotta hope they grow back. And in emergencies, I'll just dig up the mushrooms that are in the ground. Because if I'm to go anywhere else for green mushrooms, it'll be down or to the right, so... I'd probably try and stick to them growing back, but if that doesn't work, then I'll have to look into something else. Oh, again? How lovely. I'm going to keep this turtle slime as a backup, because I can stack it up quite nicely with a lot in one place. Damn it, Chester, I'd rather you not get smacked on the head by boulders. Feels like you've taken enough damage already. Keep finding these little specks of gold from these earthquakes, which is fairly nice. I guess one thing I could do is actually work on getting a useful chest rather than 2 non-useful chests. Not chests, what am I on about? A useful farm. Rather than having one that doesn't work. I was on about chests because I was trying to look for the place to put the thing. Alright. Throw those in there. Throw that in there with that. That's starting to go off. The good news is it's just really good food, so I mean, why not? Stack up on the stuff, you just throw it in. I think this works. Let's hope it does, otherwise that's a big waste. For honey ham, I mean by I hope it works. Shears. Where did I put the shears? Obviously not in the fridge. Oh dear, am I going to have to make another pair of shears? Oh, that is annoying. I'm going to take some of this and fertilize this here. Can I not fertilize it again? Nope, never mind. And in the future, I guess it should be fairly easy. Yes, it did work. To survive under here. This season was just tough because I didn't have everything that I needed. That's going to have to be eaten at some point. Some point soon. I'm going to have to see if those mushrooms grow back. If they do, we're in good shape. But as I was just saying, having a good farm is rather than having one that is better compared to having one that doesn't work. Alright, there we go. Might take up a lot of resources, but in the end it's all worth it. Come on, you can fit in that. There we go. Now if you've noticed, I've got a pretty good source of good old dragon fruit going now, so I think we should be good on the food side of things. It's the sanity side that worries me, seeing as I kind of just found out that the mushrooms don't give you sanity if they spoil, so I just need to see if those trees grow back. If the trees grow back. Can't even speak properly now. If the trees grow back, then we'll be in good business on that end. I basically am set for the rest of summer. Still need to find out when it ends. Don't remember what the day was when I went up to the surface. But I think we should be set to survive the rest of it out. So then guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Thanks in advance, and I'll speak to you all next time.